Of course, the great Empress, the Lord of Vampirism, has to get a little bit ready and freshen up to get presented. Alright, let's get that ready. Let's get this show started. Hello, hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be in your grace's presence. I don't know if I'm worthy, but I gotta say, I want to say it's a pretty good time to be alive with the amazing vampire priest lord themselves to be here and just give me your time. I love it. I appreciate it.
And the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for having me over here.
Of course, of course.
I took time out of my busy schedule to be here, so you know how it is.
Of course. You give me your time to come on my show. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will say though, not to stir any misconceptions at all, but do I smell fish?
I don't know what you're smelling, but
I like nothing. No offense.
Ghastly?
Maybe. I don't. Just no offense. You know, like you're very powerful, scary, and evil, but I don't know. Like your hair looks pretty sticky, fishy.
It's I prefer the term healthy looking.
Healthy.
I use lotion every single day on my tentacles to make sure they look like
Your
this.
tentacles. Oh. So you don't have hair.
I think that's a little subjective.
Okay. You did say you're a vampire, right?
I am a vampire squid.
Oh, I see. Okay. I have to change up my notes a little bit. So give me a second. I have to cross off a few things. Okay, so not from Splatoon. Got it. Not from Splatoon. No. Yes. Okay, well, no worries. Well, I bet you still, I'm pretty sure squids are super scary and evil. I'm pretty sure there's nothing.
Extremely so.
Oh, yeah. True. Very much so. Well, tell me, before we get started with the stream, what kind of acts of evil should I be scared of?
Well, nothing as of now, because you decided to help me spread my dark influence by inviting me to this interview. So I would say that you're in my good graces.
Okay, good.
Don't have to worry about anything.
I don't have anything to worry about. You know what? I probably shouldn't prod the pond too much, so to say. I should just appreciate the gift horse in the mouth, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, hello everyone. This is a fun little VTuber talk show I like to host each and every week where we interview a brand new VTuber. And this week we have the very lovely, powerful, and fishy guest here for us today. How about you introduce yourself to the very few people who might not know who you are?
Hello, everyone. My name is Calamarina, and I am the meanest, evilest, scariest vampire in the entire world. Or vampire squid. You want to be a bit more technical about it. And I am a variety streamer streaming on Twitch. I play a good bit of games. I play some horror games. I play some puzzle games, survival games, anything that really fits my fancy. And I'm also a VTuber model artist. I drew my model. I did not rig it. And I currently have VTuber model commissions. So I have a few VTuber kids.
Ooh, so she's a mommy. Okay, she's a mom. She has mom energy. I can definitely see it. I can definitely see the mom energy. Definitely wanted to. Cool. I love it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And you play horror games. I love horror games. Horror games are my favorite. I think it's really cool. I'm pretty sure you play the amazing horror games. Like, let me think. Like Last of Us, 7 Days to Die, Left 4 Dead. You probably play those games like crazy, right? You probably love those games.
Yeah, zombie games are my favorite. I love them so much.
Right,
I love the way they crowd around me. Yeah.
I thought you would love that so much. So I have some recommendations. You should totally play. One of them is called Days Gone. It's a great game. You play this biker, and you're just surrounded by hordes of zombies, flesh-eating creatures all on you at all times. I think you'll love that. You know,
That
that's a really
sounds
cool.
so fun.
Right, and also this
Oh
Dying
my
Light.
god.
Oh my god, Dying Light's so good. It's
Oh.
a horror game where if you stay out too late at night, you get bombarded by crazy, ravenous zombies, and it gets so intense.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Sounds like my idea of a good time as a
right.
connoisseur of zombie media, as I'm known for.
Yeah, that's why I thought so too. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering, do you have a thing for like zombies where like they eat you because you're
You
calamari?
know that
Is that a thing? Is that a
I
thing?
wouldn't really say so.
Hmm.
That's look, I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum, but for me, no, no, no,
Okay,
no,
no worries. Well, it's good to know a little bit more about the guests before we get started. We can get to know about them like crazy. For those who don't know, this is a fun talk show where we'll be asking 15 questions to our lovely guest here, Calamari, and we're going to get to know like how they first got started, the transition to becoming a content creator, the thoughts on how they got into the designing process of their model, and then some fun facts and lore, maybe some insights on the VTuber community. So it's gonna be really fun. So sit back, relax. You guys are definitely going to enjoy yourselves. Also, if you guys have not yet, we also do have this spin the wheel redeem you guys can hit. If you hit this redeem, a random question will pop up, and she will have to ask it no matter what. There's some really crazy questions like, "What'd you put on your hot dog?" Stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it won't be any worse than that, right?
yeah, surely you would never
Sure.
do that to a highly esteemed guest, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, never. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure she would love cocktail sauce, right? I feel like you would love that like crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
yeah, yum yum.
I love this little banter of like you being like sensitive against like these kind of things. Oh yeah, you probably totally love cocktail sauce, and you probably like
Mm,
fire. Fire is probably really big for you. Pretty sure you're cool with that kind of stuff. And as a vampire, you
yeah.
probably love garlic, right?
Oh yeah, my favorite. I eat it every single day.
See, look how strong she is. She's so powerful. Like garlic's not phasing her. She loves horror and zombie games. Like this lady is top tier scary. She's super terrifying. So powerful.
100%.
100%. I don't think anything really would scare her. Like chat, I don't think anyone would scare her.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think she's impervious to anything scary. That's why instead of streaming, we're actually going to be playing Left 4 Dead right now as we speak. As a
Wow.
surprise, right? That's great for
Oh,
you. Look, let me boot up the game. The
wow.
little blue screen right there is totally not
Oh.
chat, but it's going to be the game. So we'll get ready to play. You got your controller right? You got your controller.
Well, I accidentally forgot to download the game. My internet's
What?
really slow, so it might take me at least 7 months to
Oh,
get it to go through.
well, best
My
start
people are top
downloading it
tier
now.
people.
Wait, sure. Well, I'll say you can start downloading now. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a spike of internet, right? Right?
Oh, I couldn't trouble you with having to wait for me. That would just
Shh,
be
I can
rude
wait for
as a
you.
guest.
No, never. I can wait for you. Look at you. You're a
No,
powerful
no, I
vampire.
insist. I insist. No,
Okay. You know what? That's the case. I appreciate your gift, and we will have to
of
do it
course.
another time. Luckily, I already
Another
downloaded
time.
other horror games on your console, your PC, without you
Oh
knowing about
yeah.
it, and all of them
Oh
are zombie
wow.
related. Like State
How
of
did you get
Decay.
in? Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh, it's fine. It's
Oh
fine.
wow.
I'm
Oh, so
joking.
nice of you. So considerate.
Okay, so enough with like a fun little banter right there. I do actually find it really interesting that you are not a zombie fan at all.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so as a horror
Mm-mm.
fan, what do you like?
I don't know. It's kind of like a I don't know if I would call it a morbid curiosity. It's one of those things where the excitement is what really gets you, and I love horror games that actually make me afraid the entire time. I'm not a
Mm,
fan of stuff that uses jump scare tactics or
true.
like random loud sounds to get me because I think that's kind of cliche. So I love things that just really focus on the environment and making me feel like if I don't succeed, I'm gonna explode in real life.
Okay. Oh, well, I can make sense. Like, I actually am the same way. Like, I don't like kid horror, if you guys know what that
Mhm.
is. I'm not really a fan of like Poppy Playtime or Five Nights at Freddy's. Like I think
Yeah.
the lore premise is interesting to like hear, but I would never want to play that games, you know.
Mhm.
But like there's horror games I really like. Like I'm a huge fan of Fatal Frame. I love the Fatal Frame series, all of the Silent Hill
Ah,
series,
Fatal Frame is
right?
so good.
So good. And I think the reason why I like those so much is because even though like they're like the storytelling, the atmosphere is so good. Atmosphere, I love the atmosphere. I think that's what makes a
Mhm.
really good horror games. The atmosphere and the feeling you get when you're playing the game. It's so good. Five Nights at Freddy's not for kids. It's for real men. Real men. Real men. You know
They're
what?
real man.
Real men. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's so real. So amazing. You know, like manly men doing
Yeah,
manly
Freddy
things.
Fazbear.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. But I would definitely say that like one of the reasons why I like it, not only just the premise of it, but also I do like a fact about when it comes to fighting back. You know, because I don't like games where you
Mhm.
can't fight back. You know, that's actually one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I have a little bit of a beef against Outlast. Because Outlast,
Mhm.
you're just a regular dude in like a insane asylum with the crazy monsters and stuff like that, and all you can do is
Yup.
just film it. So what? So do you like the idea of just like being able to be helpless in a scary environment?
I like it as a premise because it gives you the sense of, being helpless and you are not in control of your situation and you have to just go through the motions. And I think the only time I would accept it is if they give me a valid reason. Because,
Mm,
like in Outlast, if I was that guy and some crazy person was on me, I'm going to hit them with my camcorder.
right? It's
I'm not going to just be like,
something,
"Ooh," and run
something.
away.
Exactly. Or just
So if
wait.
they can give me a good reason, I'll accept it. But otherwise, no.
Yep, agreed. 100%. I'm the exact same premise. Same premise. So
Mhm.
tell me this. Give me top two of your favorite horror games that you've played, and then give me two horror games that you will not want to play or you have played and didn't like it.
Hmm. Huh, that's a hard one.
Right? I
Because
this is randomly just throwing it out there. I just really am
yeah,
curious about it. Like we have our regular questions as well, but like I love talking to horror fans. Horror fans are really cool, and I think it's really fun.
I would say that one of my favorite ones was Resident Evil Village. I
Ooh,
played that,
that's
but
good.
not on stream. And I just loved the entire game because one, it was fun. And then two, I just liked the graphics. I liked the lore. I liked the different boss mechanics and everything that they kind of threw into it.
Mm-mm.
And the fact that there's not really zombies in it.
Not really
And
zombies.
yeah, not really. They're like werewolf things. That's not that scary.
True, true.
And I guess my second favorite horror game is one that I haven't played actually. That one would
Oh.
be Fatal Frame in general. I
Ah.
really want to get into the series so
Good. You
bad.
should. It's so good. They just remastered two really great ones. The Luna Mask and like the Downpour one. I can't remember what's actually
Mm.
called. But they're both really, really good. Lady of the Blackwater, I think is actually what it's called. Definitely recommend playing those games. Those little games are really good. Good characters, very good story. It is kind of weird though, because it's very like anime. It's very like Japanese like storytelling kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, why? It's like why did you leave the house? Like you were safe, you were fine. Why did you have to go? You know, like I just
Hmm.
feel compelled to go into this
To
random
go
haunted
to
room.
this village and do
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
You were just told that you're gonna die if you go there. Well, but my best friend's there. But your friend died like 20 years ago. But I heard her. She must be there. She must be alive somehow. I'm gonna go find out. He was like, no, stop. Don't. But yeah,
Hmm.
definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. And yes, I am pretty sure you'd be terrified of Plants vs Zombies. I feel like that'd be your Achilles heel right there. Just imagine. Just imagine. You know, like
Well,
what?
I am trying to, kind of get into playing the types of games that I dislike, like
Mm.
Left 4 Dead and stuff with zombies. And I feel like I dipped my toes into it pretty well. I played the
Yeah.
game recently. The VOD is up. So,
No. True.
all the screams were edited in, by the way, to make it a bit more compelling for the audience. All of that's
Well,
fake.
yeah,
I never
yeah,
screamed.
you never screamed. You just had to get the
Yeah, no.
immersion. Immersion.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, well, no worries. I would love to see you play more horror games. I'm actually
Mhm.
trying to set up a lot of like horror games that's like on Steam. Like, have you done those like Japanese horror games where it's like the quality's not that great, but the story's really good? It's like a line of
I
different horror games.
haven't.
Like,
Because Japanese horror games are always like next tier in the sense
right?
of the fact that they just make me scared and they're so short.
We're recording. Exactly. I always love those kind of things, but there's ones that I do not want, and that's when it gets become too real. Like, okay, I don't know about that one. Like, there was a parasocial one where like the streamers get like caught
Yeah.
out, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to
That
get
one's
to that kind of stuff.
scary.
But if you ever want recommendations of good horror games, I will totally throw it out there because I love horror games. And I definitely think you might like some of this.
I would appreciate it. I'm gonna have to hit you up on that.
And then, of course, as you recommend me some horror games because I would love to play some more horror games. Just because I
Will
just
do.
love them. Cool. But for everyone in chat, we're going to get started with the first question. Don't forget, you guys can ask questions to spin the wheel as well if you guys ever want to. But for the first question, I think is the best way to get started with the interview. That is just, let's start from the beginning. Why and when did you get started with streaming?
So I started streaming a little over a year ago. I believe it was February 2023 that I started.
You're a baby streamer.
Yeah, I
Wow.
haven't been streaming for very long at all. But I've
Doing really
always been
well,
interested
too.
in content creation. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Because I've been really trying to get myself out there, you know, spread my dark influence and all that.
Well, yeah, you
But,
definitely going into the dark influence. We definitely feel it. Definitely.
Oh yeah. I would say that I've always been interested in content creation because it started off with me being a little baby on Tumblr and making drawings and people liking them. And I got a taste of being a niche internet micro celebrity. I was like, oh my God, these people love me. So I was like, I could stream. And here we are.
I love it. I love it. And when we get a little bit closer, we'll get into the next question. But I definitely like that you start out something small, and then people just start liking you and just enjoy your content, and you just slowly start to build up. And this is your next level. You are now a streamer who streams with a model that you designed. You designed this one, right?
I did.
Cool. That makes it a little bit easier. I love VTubers who design their own models because they put more creativity. There's actually majority of the people I have interviewed usually all have their input with the model, but there's some people who actually buy other models and they adopt them. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think that like the models that people buy as adoption is actually a good thing because allows people to be able to like adopt something that's pretty much useless sitting around, or do you think it's not really good because they're not putting themselves into the model?
I think that content creation as a VTuber is a journey, so it is a good place to start off with something that's going to be able to get your foot in the door. So if that means you sitting there and taking the time to design your own model, that's one thing. But if you find it much easier and, you know, it takes the weight off of your shoulders of having to deal with that to just go and get a adopt or a pre-made model, then I say go for it. Because some people will go from there and make the model into something that's their own afterward. So it kind of just gives you a foundation to build up off of.
Agreed. I like that. That's such a good answer. Very good. Expected by the mother of a lot of other models that you have created. So I definitely can see that.
That's me.
Also, I agree. That was totally a Freudian slip. She was going to say conquering creation, but instead she changed it up to content creation.
I gotta be subtle about it, you know?
Yeah, be subtle. You know, I can't just go out there and just be like, I will rule the world. You guys will bow down to me. You can't say that out loud. You gotta ease it in by saying uwu, sugoi, desu.
Yeah, follow me, please give me sub, pokes fingers together.
I love that. Oh no, please don't tell me you have like uwu redeem where you can just do the...
No,
good.
I refuse.
Don't do it. It's easy. It's chant. Is this like not safe for work art and like furry art? You know, there's some things you just do not cross. Even though it's very tempting, so all the people love the money, all the frame from it, you shun not to cross over to the uwu side. Don't cross over to the uwu side.
Shouldn't. I can't.
I know
It'll
that
mess up my evil persona.
exactly. You don't want to. Come on. I know it's evil on its own right. It's a very dark place to go into ooh side, but you're evil on a different side.
Yeah, that's a whole other level.
Old
We
love.
don't talk about that side.
We don't talk about that side. Why doesn't Trickle have an Uwu redeem? Well, I know my Uwu probably would not be even close to as good as Callie over here's Uwu. You know, like her Uwu redeems would be freaking godlike kind of situation. You know, it'd be so nice. My Uwu, I don't know if you like mine. Mine's not like great. I don't know.
I feel like, you got the voice for streaming, so you could definitely pull it off.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
Thank you for the compliment, but no. I for sure cannot do.
Sure? No.
No.
All right, if you say so.
Yeah. Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah. But yeah, no. I would do it. But I was just not good enough. That's what it was.
I don't know about that. We'll stick a pin in it.
Hopefully the pin is very loosely fitted in. I don't want to go back into it. I hope it falls away. Anyway, let's get into the second question. And the second question is, what do you like about being a VTuber gamer / artist in this case?
I guess the fact that I'm able to challenge myself to see what kind of content I can put out and really see what sticks with me. Because I've tried a bunch of different things. I've tried to do all the niche stuff that everybody's done. I've done hand cams. I've done little guerrilla streams of me doing whatever. I've done VR chat streams. But what I find that I enjoy the most is having weeks that are set to specific themes. Like this week we're playing cooking games, or this week we're doing cleaning games. I love being able to do that and see that people can kind of expect a certain type of thing out of me. And I feel like that kind of makes me a little recognizable.
I agree. I do like the idea that you have like themes that makes it a little more interesting. Not only as you as a creator, so you don't feel like you're going bland, but also at the audience. That whenever we come in and tune in on a week, we know that it's going to be a very fun week and interesting and different. You know, a lot of people like to play the same thing over and over again, but they like to see the variety. You put the variety in the variety part. So I like it.
Yes.
Very good. And with your art, I think that's actually really impressive that you're able to do your art on streams as well. Because I've always feel like I could not want people to see my mistakes on art.
Yeah.
But I think it's really impressive that you're able to like make those kind of stuff and people can see the premise of like your art. But you do a lot of art. I do want to see more of it, but the art I have seen is adorable. I love it. So good.
Thank you.
I'm looking at your stuff right now, and I'm guessing you made your own banner and profile picture, right?
My profile picture, I did not. That one was Nuke on Twitter, at least
cool.
for my my Twitter page. And the art that is on my banner is also by somebody else that I've commissioned.
Oh, okay. So the art that you do is mostly of your banner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And my old assets, whenever I was first starting out, like as a PNG tuber, I do all of that myself.
Okay.
So it was my old profile picture, my PNGs, my banner, my concept art, all of it.
Nice. Well, very well made. I like it a lot. Very cool.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see another more stuff. I definitely want to see. But yeah, I do like those kind of premises. Now, one question I have for you is that the art you make, you send it out to get rigged, right? So
yes.
The two questions I have is one, how crazy different making art for different riggers? Because I'm pretty sure all riggers kind of act a little bit differently, and I've heard stories of people having to send back their art from a rigger because they didn't rig things properly. How do you like make sure that the art you make for a model doesn't have to come back because something goes wrong?
Well, so far, since I'm just now kind of getting into commercially selling my models, I haven't had too many issues. I know the first one that I did, they did have to send it back to me because of the specific style that he chooses to rig mouths in. So all I had to do was just adjust the shape, and then I had to cut something else. I think it was like the underarm area, but Usually there's a basis for how you should cut a model, so if I do have to make any tweaks, it would probably be minor.
And that goes through the person who's making the commission, right? It's like
Yes.
you give the art to the commission person. The person sends it off to a rigger, and then I'm guessing the rigger tosses it back to your commission, and then they reach back out to you and be like, hey, can you edit this kind of thing? And you cool with that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of back and forth. And then I will offer the opportunity to be like, you can just give me their details if they're cool with it. So you
Oh,
don't
and then
have
have them
to
talk to
get
them.
the email, send it, get it back, all that stuff. It's a little
Okay.
bit easier.
Makes it nice too. Good customer service. I love that.
Mhm.
You look like you have some customer service experience from a job.
I do.
All right, that's really cool. That's what it takes to be a conqueror of worlds. Customer service.
100%.
So do you have a personal rigger that you'd like to recommend for someone because like you work well with
Yes.
each other?
100%. So the rig artist who made my model for me was Roberta, and she's credited on my Twitter. And she was so wonderful to work with because this model that I'm using right now is not properly cut. Because this was the first one I'd ever done. I followed outdated tutorials, and somehow she still managed to turn it into something beautiful. And I was just like, oh my God, I put you through all that and you didn't say anything. So yeah, she is absolutely fantastic and her work is beautiful.
Like, I'm watching one of her right now, and like not only has the redeem that she has, but like it's very flowy, very well done.
She's grown so fast.
Very good, very good. I like that. Very good job, very good job. Cool, I like that. And then my second question I wanted to ask you is that as a brand new rigger, I mean, a brand new artist for riggers, have you ever thought about maybe eventually getting to rigging yourself?
I did think about it for a moment because whenever I started my VTuber journey, I was like, I'm going to do everything that I can by myself so it'll be cheap. And so I went and got the program and kind of tested it with the head that I had drawn for this model. And as it turns out, it's hard. And I don't like being bad at things. So I was like, anyway, I'm going to pay someone to do this because I don't want to. So I don't know. I think it would take a lot of patience and me actually being willing to stick with it.
I like it. Well, hey, it makes sense as a conqueror, as a lord of vampirisms and squid like. It makes sense that you don't want to make mistakes. That sounds terrible. I like it. I like it. All right, cool. All right, so next question I want to ask is actually something really interesting. Is that you are a vampire squid VTuber?
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of vampire VTubers out there, and there's even a couple of squid VTubers out there. So my question for you...
But I have yet to see any of me.
True. Is that the reason why you stand out of the VTube community, or is there anything else that helps you stand out?
I think it's definitely this, because when I started, I was like, there are so many cat girls, there are so many demons, there's so many dog girls. What am I gonna be? So I took a lot of time to like research and figure out what creatures or entities there weren't out there yet. And at first I was going to be a koi fish, and then that became popular. So that was scrapped. And then after that, I was going to be a pirate kraken VTuber until I realized I didn't want to do pirate stuff because I felt like I would have to act a certain way.
R, you had to go to your favorite movie.
Yeah.
Only rated R.
I was looking up pirate terminology and everything that I was going to try to incorporate into my streams because I was like, oh, I got to play a character and do all this, but it didn't feel like me. So a friend of mine who was helping me out with my model, Starry Aurora, she was like, hey, why don't you do like a vampire squid? Because I like gothic elements and things like that. And a vampire squid is a species of squid.
Wait, is that actually a legit thing?
Yeah, you can look it up.
What?
A vampire squid is a creature.
What? Okay,
and
give me a second.
A lot of my stuff is inspired by the way it looks. Should take a peek at it.
Whoa, it's actually a thing. I did not actually think this was actually a legit thing. Okay,
A lot of people don't.
Wow. Well, I learned something new today. Look at that. You even have the little bit of the red. A little bit of the red, a little bit of the horns. I do see a little bit of the
I
horns.
do. I also have some
Wow.
bioluminescence and everything. My skirt is
Oh.
inspired by the bell of the squid.
Oh,
All
I
sorts
see
of
that.
stuff.
Like it.
And so
Look at
far,
that
I
smart.
think I'm the only one.
Okay, let's look at it. Vampire Squid VTuber. Let's go.
I think.
I see vampire and I see a squid,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see vampire squid. There's this one that like looks like a vamp. Like, okay, so this is the shapeshifter. So she doesn't count. Shapeshifters don't count. I love shapeshifters. Don't get me wrong. I love shapeshifters. I've interviewed a lot of shapeshifters, but they don't count. Oh, I look. You actually on the front page. Look at that. Look at you. You on the
Nice.
front page of VTuber, Vampire Squid VTuber. Look at that. Look at that. So good. So good.
As I should be.
As you should be. No matter how many fishes are in the sea, it would feel so empty without my calamari. Oh, look at that rhyming too. I love that.
Aw, that was so poetic.
Oh, that's so good. Do you know vampire squids eat other fish's poop?
I eat cheeseburgers, so I have no idea what that's all about.
Yeah, you sure? Like I don't know, he's probably looked it up on a very credible site like Wikipedia. So you know Wikipedia's never wrong.
About.
I don't know. You eat
not
hamburgers.
Factual at all.
Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Looks like I have to do more research on this vampire squid.
No, you don't really have to. You know, you can just use my words as your source because you know I am a vampire squid.
True, true. I don't know many vampire squids at all. I didn't even know they were a thing until like literally 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
So I guess, right? Do some more research for me though. I want to find out what more about vampire squids we can learn about, like what their weaknesses, for any reason. Anyway, we're going to get into the next question. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This question is actually a pretty fun question for chatters at home that you might be actually into. So you're welcome for this little Easter egg. But this one is just for the fact that if you have any games you're looking forward to streaming this year.
Ooh, there's a few, but I think the biggest one for me would be the Kingdom Hearts series.
Ooh, you want to play the Kingdom Hearts series? That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yes. Because that is a game that is really important to me. It's one of the first games that I ever played in my life.
What?
I played Kingdom Hearts 2. So I'm like, I gotta play the whole series now that I'm a streamer.
Well, I want to see that. I want to see that. I would love to. I actually never grew up playing the Kingdom Hearts series, but I've heard so many great things about it. So I definitely could see you be really into it. I would say you probably should have the cloak. Maybe you can do some costumes as someone who can make your own art. Maybe do some costumes with the coat, or would you do like
That'd be
Sora?
so cute.
I could totally see you be like one of the organization.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually a really good idea because I have done like little outfits and stuff for certain streams. So it's a good idea. I'm jotting it down right now.
Jot it down. So I give out the ideas. I give out the ideas. Okay. The other one I wanted to mention is that you mentioned how you were originally going to be a pirate VTuber. I would love to see you dress up for Halloween as a pirate VTuber.
It's funny you mentioned that because in my 2.0, I have a couple of outfit toggles.
What?
And I was going to put like a little Easter egg by sticking in my previous outfit into that one. So the old pirate outfit will now be a toggle for the new one.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. When's the due date on the 2.0?
It's kind of up in the air. I got to figure a couple of things out, but eventually.
Oh, cool. I want to see it. Awesome. All right, that'd be nice to see. I'd like to see that. And also, I'd like to see Kingdom Hearts. That'd be super cool. And if you can do that cool coat, I think it'll be perfect. It'll be so good. All right, awesome. Next question for you is: you play a lot of games with your friends. Like it sounds like you play a lot of community games. I looked at some things. I wasn't stalking you. I promise. I wasn't stalking you. I was just looking up some things. Like good. Then it looks like you play a lot of community games with your friends, but have you ever thought about community games with your fans? Do you have any like community days you set up, or maybe like some like collab days?
I haven't done anything really big with my following, And that was something that I had planned on doing for my first subathon, but I couldn't find a way to organize it in a way that would be safe for everyone. But I have done something sort of similar in
Mhm.
that in the past, I used to run a VTuber collaboration project that I called Icebreakers,
Oh, that's
where
cool.
I would collab with indie VTubers who would fill out this Google form. And it was basically supposed to be connecting the community in a way where they didn't feel like they were clout
Hmm.
chasing. So, provided a safe space where we could play the games, and then I could make some friends, they could make some friends. So, it turned out to be pretty good. It was
Nice,
really
nice.
fun.
Do you still have that in the system?
I do have all the stuff still set up, but I haven't made any posts about it yet because I'm finding myself busy with streaming and then
Mm.
commissions. I'm like, I gotta organize my schedule a little better to get that back in because I would really love to give that to the VTuber community again.
Okay, it makes sense. Makes sense. You're very busy squid. Very busy squid. So it makes sense.
Very, very busy.
The closest interactions I've had with Kala is being picked up and dumped into a trash. That's so
I don't know what
mean. Why
this
would you
dude
do
is
that?
talking about.
What do you
I
mean
don't
so
know.
mean? That's your chat.
See,
It's your chat. Look at him. He's
they
crying.
sometimes they just do things,
What
they
they
can be
do?
corrected.
What can they do to
Uh
deserve the trash? Come on. Come on. What
They
did you
make
do?
me
What did you do?
bald.
Oh.
They
Oh.
make me do squats. They do a lot
Squats.
of things. So
Ah.
sometimes a little trash punishment is needed.
Okay. Okay.
Just a
Well.
little bit, though.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Well, hey, ab workout is really good. You gotta get them abs. Gotta get them abs.
Yeah.
And then you don't really have hair, so you're always bald anyway. So
Yeah, but the tentacles still grow from the roots. So,
so they
they
remove
just
your
kind of snatch it
tentacles.
off. They
Sounds
do.
painful. That sounds painful. Like that's not just
Exactly.
hair. Like that's like, you can move it. You're like Davy Jones from the that Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, like it's with the
Yeah,
tentacles.
that's me.
That's you exactly. That's totally you, but with your hair. So that's pretty much what it is. Think of the Pirates Caribbean like face, but her hair. So like, I'm pretty sure it will
Mhm.
hurt like crazy. Just cut that off.
Exactly. And they keep doing that to me. So I gotta
Ouch!
toss them in the
Ouch!
garbage a little bit.
Okay. Well, at least they can come out of the garbage, right?
Eventually. Yes.
Eventually. Cool. At least it's not a basement. At least you don't throw people in basements, you know, or
Yeah,
or
who would
dungeons in your
ever
case.
do that?
Yeah, who would do
Yeah,
that?
no.
People are weird if they throw people into
Yeah,
basements.
I would. The dungeon?
Who thinks of that kind of
No.
stuff? Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no,
No,
nah, never, never,
no.
never. But let's get into the one thing that a lot of chat loves to hear about. That is your
Hmm?
model. Let's get into the design of your
Yes.
model. We went in a little bit detail when it comes to the progress of you getting into your model and how you end up becoming who you are. But let's get into the actual nitty gritty details of it. Like, why did you decide with like the color scheme? Other than the fact that it has a representation of the original actual animal you based off of, but why like the colors, why the eyes, why the brooch, why the collar, why did you decide to do that? And also, by the way, you can actually stand right in the middle if you like to show off your full body.
Oh,
Like
let
stand
me
up on
do
the
that.
runway, stand right here. The
Let
the
me
spotlight is yours.
let me get over here. Let
The
me.
spotlight is yours.
There we go.
Oh wait,
So the design inspiration of my model was obviously from the vampire squid,
why the
hence
blue tongue?
the shape of my skirt and everything.
Very nice, very nice.
There's blues in there because vampire squids have bioluminescence, and there's
Oh.
also the little sparkles and stuff. And with the amulet that I have on my neck, and the heart on my belt, and the little garter charm that I have down there, all of those pay tribute to the fact that squids have 3 hearts. So I threw those into my design.
Okay. That's interesting.
And
I like that.
as far as the colors and
I-
stuff,
mhm.
that was mostly because I was suffering and I'm bad at color palettes. So this is what looked best.
No. Like, I gotta show you something. So, like, I again super bad with art. Like, I wish I could art draw. The best I can draw is like stick figures. But I also did not know anything about color theory. And to the point when I first was like, I always showed you this picture of my and the end of my VTuber model that I was going to show you. But this is what it was originally going to look like color wise.
let me take a peek. Oh, I see. Now
Yeah.
you see, I still like it regardless because I am a big fan of saturated colors.
Okay, good.
They
Good.
blast my eyes. I like it.
I'm just a neon fan. I love neons. As you can see, my setup right here, it's like a very neon, like vibey kind of thing. So I like the neon colors. So I thought it was really cool. But the artist who actually does like art for a living, she's like, my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt. But also,
I get it.
But this is actually what it was. It was actually originally going to be like, actually, too. Right here. It was actually supposed to be with really no color at all.
Oh, like this one too, though. His monochromes, man, they go so hard.
It goes so hard. But let's get back into your model. I just wanted to let you know that, like, color theory, terrible at too. I know the feeling. But you have a very beautiful model. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you very much.
I love the design of the little tiny things, okay? So let me point out a few things from you, okay? One, I love the little bite marks in your sleeves. I think that's adorable.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. I love...
these.
Yeah, those little sleeves. Oh, I love that little style where your, like, hand's too big. And then the sleeve's too big for your hand, you can't move it. No, I love that style.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. Also, can we talk about how you are the Lord Vampire going to conquer all your, like, subjects, but you also have a collar? Not a collar, like a cuff on your leg?
Well, you see, that's a little complicated. I may or may not be in a position where I don't have access to the public as I should. Because of a little tiny transgression, but you know, that's neither here or there.
What?
Yeah, just a little thing.
Are you saying you're not super scary, super powerful, super evil? You're just trapped in a jail?
It's a little bit of both. Because I'm the meanest, evilest, and scariest, so not everybody likes that, and so you tend to get imprisoned a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean that I can't do anything, though.
Makes sense. Well, I will say this, though. I know this is because of community service, but you don't seem very mean. You seem pretty nice. Very sweet.
That's because it's my day off. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah. You can't be mean, scary, evil all the time.
Yeah, it's like whenever you go to work and you use your customer service voice, that sort of thing.
I'm good at that. Big. Smiling with your eyes. You ever heard that before? Smiling with your eyes. I think it looks like people are simping for your amazing outfits. Very, very nice. Very nice. Well, I love it. Very cool. Very cool. I think my favorite part of you. My favorite part of you right now is definitely your eyes. Your eyes are very alluring.
Thank you.
Very nice. Do you mind if we get a zoom up on your face really quick?
Yeah, let me get a little closer to the camera.
She's slowly.
Get in here. Let me go back over.
She's slowly peeking over.
Hey, listen.
How's that? Can you see him?
Thank you for the follow stalking. Trust me, she is mean. She's mean. Oh, you get thrown in the trash all the time. You get thrown in the trash all the time. So I don't know. But yes, perfect. I do like the flesh fang. Flesh fang is very adorable. I get a little bit of like Nagatoro vibes from that, so I think it's really good. I do like the glitter in your eye, shadow kind of thing. You have little anchors. Looks like you have little anchors. Is that
I do.
Is that like a little a little nod for your original concept of being a pirate? I like it.
Trying to give it kind of a nautical, aquatic theme.
I like it. That's very cool. Actually, I have a VTuber who I'm going to be interviewing hopefully very soon, who also is like a Kraken kind of VTuber. I think you guys will definitely hit it off if you guys ever saw each other. I think you guys will work in. Maybe I'll if I can find them, I'll send you away. But more.
I appreciate it.
Of course. So, is the blue in your mouth? Is that actually something to do with the luminescence and stuff?
Yes. Would you want to see the bioluminescence?
Ooh, let's see it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just adjust the lighting. And we go over here. Then let me see. You see the oh wait, no, I don't know if you'll be able to see the glow. It might be a
Oh.
settings thing. Just kidding, teehee.
Oh, darn, darn. Well, I guess we'll have to go check out her
Ah,
streams then, right?
yeah,
Let's see
you'll
her
go.
stream.
You'll have to go look
Well, when
yourself.
I go to the stream, you have to redeem it for me, okay? You owe me. You owe me that.
I will.
Cool, cool.
I'll do it
Awesome.
just for you though.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, really quick, let's get into more of your toggles. Maybe emotes. Do you have very fun facial emotes you like to pull off?
I do. I have a blush emo.
Oh, I love
over
the blush.
here
The blush is
for, you know.
adorable.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
and I've got a cry toggle for
Oh.
when something really bad happens.
Oh, so
And
sad.
I have this one. You know, it's the usual vibes of stream.
Yeah,
That
you
sort
just
of
right.
thing.
Yeah, normal.
And I've got angry for
Mm.
whenever I'm playing annoying games like Only Up that I'll never play again.
I don't like Only Up. Like I played that Kevin Foddy game. Kevin was
Oh my god.
I hate that game so much.
Getting over it.
Getting over it. I hate that game.
That
I
game.
hate that game so bad. I hate that game so bad. Ugh. Where's the explosion emote? Is it an explosion emote?
No. I don't know what he's talking about. But I do have some glasses.
Oh, that's
Those
cool.
are pretty neat.
I like that. I like that. Oh, that's it.
And
My favorite part is the
everybody's
3 hearts.
fan
Yes,
favorite.
yes. Oh.
There's this one.
Her
The
hair's
bald
gone.
toggle.
The bald. The
Yep.
bald. The bald. The
Everybody
bald,
likes it so
bald, the
much.
bald.
That's why they end up going in the garbage. But you know, you gotta redeem it if you want to see more.
Okay. I personally like your mane over your baldness, even though it does have a nice spit shine to it. I did see the little shine on it. I will definitely say I'll keep
Thank you,
with
thank
your
you.
hair, nice and flowy. Very good. Bald as a bowling ball. Yeah, just put 3 dots into it. So next time you guys do a screenshot of her,
No.
we should put 3 dots into it. Okay.
I've already played tic-tac-toe on my head. I don't need that to be on their minds.
Okay. Well, you know that's terrible, guys. That's terrible. Putting tic-tac-toe on her forehead, that's terrible. Unless someone won, and then tell me who won. So I'm really curious. Who won that game?
Nobody won. They all went into the garbage.
Oh, but seriously though, who won the game? Anyway, the speaky Mr. Cleanhead, I love it. Also, I did like the whole premise of the 3 hearts. I think that's a really cool idea. I think it's really good. The flashbang. I'm guessing there's some
Oh,
redeems.
yeah.
There's some redeems.
My stream redeems. I have a couple that I think are pretty neat. I have one where it's a flashbang thing. So it'll be the little CS deploying flashbang, and then you hear the pop and the entire screen goes white for a second. And I also have a freeze frame where it does the little "will be right back" thing.
Bum, 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 bum.
I think, what else do I have? I have a few that are kind of standard, you know, hydrate and stretch, those things. But I put a little bit of sound on those so that way it kind of spices it up a little bit. Gave them some animations of their own as well, just to make everything seem neat.
Nice. I've always wanted to learn how to do this kind of thing, so maybe I'll reach out to you another time to help me out with that. That'd be kind of cool.
I was gonna say I'd definitely be down. I love talking about stuff like that.
I appreciate it. Definitely want to talk to you about that. But first, let's get into one of my favorite questions of all time. Okay, you ready for it?
Ooh.
As someone who loves making your design, making other people's designs, I love asking this question. That is, what is your favorite part about your own design?
Ooh. Huh.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very difficult.
I think I'm torn between the obvious, which might be my hair, because, you know, it's a bunch of tentacles and it's pretty unique.
Yeah,
It's either that or the inside of my skirt.
Oh,
I
yeah, the
love fact
shine.
that I can make it glow.
Shine, yeah.
And the twinkle. It's so nice. I love both.
That's really
Is
cool.
both a good answer?
Both is a good answer. Definitely. Okay. Chad, what's your favorite part of her design? I definitely say my favorite part is the sleeves and her eyes. Her eyes are very alluring. Just like the way one's behind the little tentacle. So good. Very like this time. Cool. Awesome. Well, hey, let's get into the other really important thing about your design, and that is your lore and backstory. What is it? I'm guessing it has something to do with you being chained up in a castle somewhere, I'm guessing, right?
Well, yeah, more or less. So, for everybody who's coming in late, I am Calamarina, a vampire squid, and I come from a family that's known for generations of evil. So it's kind of like a traditional thing. My mom ruled a small legion of minions. My dad went abroad to study necromancy, and my little brother is interested in going to college for toxicology and its
Ooh.
application in the culinary arts. So,
See, very proud of him. Very
basically,
proud. Very good. Very
yes,
prestige.
very
Very
much so.
prestige.
He's graduating high school soon.
Oh,
So,
nice.
it's obvious that it's something that I have to live up to.
Mhm.
And after I became 16, I received my family's heirloom, which is this little thing that's dangling around my neck, the amulet.
Oh, the
And
amulet. Yes, 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 yes.
shortly after that was when I was imprisoned.
Oh,
Just one of those things. So I
huh.
was arrested and imprisoned in the infernal pools, which are essentially the ocean equivalent of hell.
Oh, okay, okay.
And the crime is a secret.
Oh, I
So
was gonna
you
ask about
might
that
find
too.
out one day.
Hopefully, I find out.
Secret.
I bet it has something to do with her eating calamari.
Uh, you'll have to watch every single stream from here on out to
I
find
have to
out.
watch everyone. Well, you know what?
Every single
Well,
stream.
if you are just as alluring as you are on stream, I'm gonna guess that won't be too difficult. But also, I'm
Yeah.
also an adult, and I have work, and I also have to pay for a house. So I'll try my
Good thing
best.
the
Try
VODs
my
are
best.
there then.
True, true. So we can watch the VODs. Wait.
But with, all of that being imprisoned and coming from an evil family, there's kind of the burden and responsibility of having to live up to my family's
Miss
legacy.
Cal. I will say that you're staring really hard at me right now, like really intensely. There you are. Okay, good. You're good now.
Why is it doing that?
Oh,
It's weird.
oh, you fast forward yourself.
It's interdimensional
You okay?
something or other.
You good?
Travel.
You good?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good, good. That's what happens when she's out of the water for too long. She gets a little stiff.
Yeah, I'm drying up. I'm becoming crispy.
Everyone, can someone hit a hydrate redeem, please? Can someone hit a hydrate redeem? We need to throw some water in her face. Throw some water.
Yeah, hydrate me, help me.
Please hydrate her. Please
become
hydrate her.
crispy.
Please, guys.
I will actually hydrate real quick.
Please do. The eyes in the dark in the hook. Oh, I can't wait to see her in the dark. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Thank you. We need that. And the hook. Yes, the hook is really cool. I do like the hooks on our ears. And I can't wait to see her in the dark. Sounds sus, but yes, I can't wait to see her in the dark. Really good, really good. Spoilers. It's a grand larceny. Didn't pay your taxes.
No.
Oh, she didn't pay her taxes.
Well,
Oh, you didn't pay your fish taxes.
the laws are kind of complicated in the ocean, so it's a different thing.
Morbid time.
But since I am currently technically imprisoned, it's kind of hard for me to do all the stuff that my family expects me to do as far as being evil and commanding hordes of people and this and that. And so I had to do a little bit of research. And after studying the surface for a while, I figured there'd be no better way than to do so through the internet and streaming.
So that's how you get that's how you get all you minions. That's what you get minions. Even though you were trapped away, you get all you minions through this. I like it. Very smart. I'm very pleased to have you on my show, even though you were locked away. I'm guessing you got some kind of pardon, or they just don't think of me as a threat.
It's more like they don't know and they don't have to know, Surely they're not going to watch this interview or anything.
Yeah,
it should be fine.
Yeah, they're not going to watch this interview. Yeah. Don't spread this around, guys.
Or you can, I mean.
But no, I can definitely. No. Okay, well, no, I do like that you gave me your time to do this, and also I do like your lore. Your lore is actually really interesting, and it has a little bit of premise to it. I'm really hoping that eventually, one day, we'll learn about her secrets and get to know her a little bit more.
You just might. I have some big things coming up soon that are definitely going to be lore heavy.
Oh, well, hey guys, you gotta check it out. Definitely.
Definitely check it out.
Definitely. All right, well, let's get into something a little bit more spicy. Do you like some salsa? Yeah,
I could go for some salsa.
Okay, cool. Well, before we get to salsa, looks like we have a spin we have to redeem. So let's get the spin
Ooh.
going. We got the spin. Got spin, guys. I love salsa. Salsa is great. I love salsa too. But before we get in a little salsa, let's get you a little bit of a treat. And the treat is, do you watch any YouTubers for your free time?
Yes.
Who do you like to watch?
I am an avid watcher of Markiplier.
Oh, you're a Markiplier. Okay. Mio.
Yeah.
Mio. Mio.
He's so funny. So he was also a big inspo for me wanting to go out and make content. So I just love how real he is, how personable he is, because despite him being a big internet personality, he still seems like somebody you could just sit down and talk to. And I really like that.
I agree. He seems like if you just like would just found yourself like chilling like at a library or like on a bus and you just like saw him, you could just be like, hey, what's up, buddy? What are you reading?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, this is Moby Dick or something like that. I don't know. Something. Pretty sure he reads Moby Dick, probably. Well,
Probably. He's pretty smart.
he's very smart, very smart. But yeah, that's really cool. I like that you actually like to watch him. He was inspired by you. Hopefully one day you'll get to be his level and you'll be able to be well known across all of the 7 seas.
That would be insane, but definitely a goal I'm shooting for.
I like it. I like it. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Awesome. Okay, now let's get back to the spiciness. You guys like salsa? You guys like salsa? Some people like melted cheese too. Not as salsa, not as spicy, but still pretty spicy up there. And that question is, what's your thoughts on the VTuber community at the moment?
Ooh, at the moment,
Honestly,
that is a spicy question. I try not to be too involved in all the little VTuber drama that goes on, but sometimes it's unavoidable since it's kind of like blasted in your face all over every social media. So I would say that my thoughts on what is currently happening are that I feel like sometimes you have to choose what you say and where you say it. And that's not to say that you can't use social media as a platform to discuss things that are difficult to talk about, because, you know, if that's what you're creating content for, that's what it's for. It's just a lot of people react in a way that seems as if they're surprised when they receive a certain type of feedback. And I think that's pretty unfortunate because the internet is not nice. And that's just something that you're going to have to understand and be able to deal with and keep pushing forward despite that. So I think a lot of people have to learn that the hard way, one way or another. And hopefully it helps them grow as people and content creators.
True. I think there's definitely like different premises of the VTuber community. There's like ones you kind of want to stay away from, but then also there's ones that I definitely want you to keep your eye on because it's still a part of the VTuber community as a whole. You know, like, as someone who's not a VTuber, who is still in the VTuber rabbit hole that I am, I'm stuck there. I'm already made an apartment over there. Like it's I'm gonna stay there forever. But I do like the premise of the fact that like it's very welcoming. People can jump in brand new and people are welcome with open arms, free assets to get them started, communities that are super nice and stuff like that. But I feel like after you get to a certain level, that's when you start seeing like kind of like behind the curtain and how the rules and stipulations that you have to go through to be like recognized. And that's when it gets a little toxic, I feel like.
It is a very difficult market to be in because just content creation as a whole, if you're trying to reach for a specific level of success, it's not going to be easy, and you will, like you said, have to basically relearn all the rules once you get to another level. So it's hard, but you know, there's still a little bit of duality to it. So I feel like as long as you just stick to what you know and just focus on your success as a VTuber, then you'll be fine.
I agree. I can definitely see that 100%. We'll see. Like I said, like just stick with the community. Also, like you, as you grow, you get a community, and as long as you like because I think one of the biggest things, the biggest like advice I got from a VTuber before was that you are the reflection of your community. So if your community is like going out there being toxic, talking about certain things and like that, that's just a reflection of you as a streamer allowing those kind of things. So you need to make sure that if you have a community and you want them to be very supportive, loving, caring, you also have to make sure that you stick to that values. And if you see someone being a little toxic on your community, you kind of have to bit that in the bud pretty quickly.
Yep. Because it's definitely your responsibility to reel them back in when things get troublesome.
Exactly. So always keep in mind with that. But other than that, I feel like the VTuber community is still pretty great.
Yeah.
I like it. Good answer. All right. So, what is next? Well, actually, no. Before we actually say what's next, is that's actually be a later question. But first, let's go back in the past a little bit. You first starting out. You said you started out in February. Is that what you said? Last year?
Yes, around that time, yeah.
Around February of last year. Okay, cool. No worries. When you first started, how would you compare yourself in your quality, your stature, your personality, compared to like your last previous stream you just did?
Ooh, I would say there's a big difference. For one, I used to be a PNG tuber, and I was using a mic that I got off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. That was horrible. And I remember one of my first viewers saying that the mic quality sounded like I was talking into a Pringles can. So that was definitely not so great. And then my internet is absolutely horrid. And so my streams would die so often. They were so choppy. Bitrate was horrible. And I would definitely say that I'm taking it more seriously now in the fact that I'm worrying about quality and what I put out and how I'm presenting myself. And in the start, I was really shy and worrying about, you know, how people are going to perceive me. Am I funny enough? Are they going to like me? And now I don't care. I mean, I do, but it's not something that will burden me into, you know, doubting myself. So I definitely think I've become more confident as a streamer and content creator. And I'm able to just speak freely without having to worry, like, you know, oh, my ratings, my views.
Makes sense. Well, I'm glad you actually kind of like become more confident, stand your ground, and numbers don't really bother you too much. I'm pretty sure it bothers everyone, obviously, but it doesn't. You don't have it like on all the time, and it's like, oh no, my viewership dropped because I said something controversial, like tacos are not technically sandwiches or something like that. By the way, do you think tacos are considered sandwiches?
I think it depends on how you define a sandwich, but maybe because a tortilla is technically a bread product.
Okay, you're stepping on some toes right now. You're stepping on some toes. You're showing off your evilness. You're showing off your evilness right now. Just saying.
Good. A sub sandwich doesn't have two pieces of bread all the time. Sometimes it's just one that's cut open.
Are you saying a sub sandwich is a taco?
Yes. And a taco is a sub sandwich.
So evil, so cruel. How dare!
Where that came from.
How dare! Oh my god. I can never look at her the same way again. I know. She's showing off her evilness now. I can't believe it. That's crazy talk. I'm following Kelly right now. No!
No! Come back. I can change.
Yes. Just take back what you say about tacos, sub sandwiches, and it'd be all loved.
I'll do no such thing.
So evil, mean, cruel. What's the other one?
That's me. And sick and twisted.
And sick and twisted, yes. Oh my god, sick and twisted. Totally can't believe that. Man.
It's on my resume.
It's on her resume. And then now she has proof. Hope you guys clipped it, because she has proof now of her evilness. That's probably the evilest thing I think she's ever said on stream.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Well, let's think of another controversial take for you. And this might be, I'm gonna watch you very carefully on this one, okay? What's your favorite video game or video game franchise?
Ooh. My favorite. Hard. Because I didn't really play too many video games growing up. I am probably the least gamer in the entire world.
What?
But I will be biased and say Kingdom Hearts because of the fact that it has a special place in my heart. I love it so much.
I'm glad.
It's the only game that's ever made me cry.
Oh, that's adorable. I like it. Well, that's I can't wait to see you stream it. That's gonna be a really good stream for us.
It's gonna be so nice.
Right. Okay, so because you're not much of a gamer, let's go into your art roots. Do you have a very specific style of art that you like to adore?
Ooh. I'm really into very expressive pieces. I love bright and saturated colors. I love long lashes and big eyes. I like I like a lot of things, but those are definitely some things that I'm really into. And then some of my other works, that's kind of apparent too.
Okay.
Because yeah, I just like that stuff. You
I like
don't really see it in my model, but
it.
if I could, I would.
Well, one day, maybe we'll see you rig
One
it.
day.
One day. We'll see. Chile would be a special place in her hearts. Yes, it'd be a very special place in her hearts.
In all three of my hearts.
Yeah. So whatever happens, you guys, don't break it into her hearts. But if you did, she has another one, so it's not the worst. Not the worst.
Yep.
Cool.
I got
okay.
backups.
Perfect. That's always good. Always plan ahead. Let's get some more fun questions then. Like, if you could live in a video game or anime world, what world would you like to be in?
Ooh. First thing that comes to mind is Pokemon.
That's a good one.
Because
That's a very common one, but it's also really good.
Yeah, is it?
It's a very common one.
No.
Come on. Like, everyone loves Pokemon. Everyone wishes they could be a Pokemon master. You know?
I do. And if I didn't want the life of a protagonist, then I could just be at home with like 2 Pokemon and that's it that I keep as a pet.
Relax.
Like, I've thought about it a lot.
See,
I don't think I would want to go on a journey and all that stuff.
True.
I don't want to do any of that.
Nah. It's too much work. Too much work.
And every other anime or game that I can think of is unpleasant, and I would not want to be in those worlds.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be in a Kingdom Hearts world. I don't know.
No, I'm good.
Well, tell me about the Pokemon you would have chill with you for the rest of eternity.
Ooh. If I were a trainer, I'd definitely be into dragon types. My favorite Pokemon is Salamence. But if I were just living the domestic life, I'd probably go with like a little Skitty because it's just a basic cat. And probably a Yamper because they're cute. It's just a little dog. I just have a cat and a dog.
Cat and dog. I like it. Yeah. Makes it very good. I like that. That's a really good time. Cool. All right, next question for you. If you could collab with any VTuber out there, no matter how big or small they might be, who would you like to collab with?
Ooh. Probably A9 Kuro. Because I have watched a lot of his stuff and I love the kind of content that he makes. And I love his sense of humor. So if I could, I'd definitely be like, pokes fingers together nervously. Do you want to play a video game? Please.
I can see
but
that.
Then I might have a heart attack, so I don't know.
Well, don't worry. You have a second heart, so you can do this.
That's true, but then I might have 3 heart attacks. I don't know if that'll be good for me.
Shoot, then I have nothing to say on that one. Just hopefully it lasts at least 2 hours. Hopefully it lasts at least 2 hours.
Yeah. Maybe.
But that's kind of cool. I like that. I'd like to see more of that. That'd be kind of cool. Hopefully you get to do these big collabs one day. I'd love to see it. So I love your style. I love your personality. And I feel it would fit very well as you continue to grow.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Now, speaking of growing and going on and doing bigger, better things, what's next for you? What's your goals? What's things you'd like to do next?
Right now, the current goal that I have is kind of me transitioning into making content that I really enjoy and feeling like there's a persona of myself that really feels like me.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, here's a little lore tidbit for you. Nobody knows this yet.
Oh, guys, listen up, listen up.
What I'm going to be doing is, quote unquote, summoning a demon so that way they can take over my stream activities while I focus on not only honing my magic, but getting out of this stinking place where I'm trapped. So essentially, I have fully designed a new model that is going to be this demon, which I'm going to be using during streams. And it's essentially a way for me to kind of step away from Kala and move into this new model. Her name is Mala because her full thing is Mala Karina. So it's kind of like, a play on my name. And see if it feels more like me. So that way, from there, I can really confidently lean into my content and know that everything I'm putting out is something that I'm proud of.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so that's really interesting that you thought about that kind of stuff, and I like that it goes into a lore stuff. But pretty much, you're talking about doing a redesign, huh?
Yes.
Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I'll love to see how that comes out, and it sounds like a demon vibe, so I'm looking forward to that. This would be cool. This would be cool. And of course,
I can show you a peek.
Ooh, I'll see a peek. Do you mind we stream that or just me?
I don't mind. Let me drop it over here for you.
So guys, get a sneak peek, guys. Get a sneak peek. Exclusivity.
Yeah, surely no one has ever seen this. That'd be crazy.
Well, now I feel like it's maybe not as exclusive as I thought it was, but we'll find out.
Well.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I've seen this in Twitter. As I look through your Twitter, I
peek of it,
yeah. Well, I've seen the thighs. The thighs, like, not sus, by the way. I'm not sus, but the thighs are very remembering. I remember them thighs.
Good, as you should.
Should. Give me a second. And shaboom. Ooh, I like it. Okay, this is a really cool design. I like the eye patch. I think the eye patch is cool. I love the two different colors. The two different colors are really cool. You still have the big sleeves over the hands, which I like a lot. I like the little sleeves kind of thing. I think it's really cool. Yep, I like the two different colors, and you even have a little heart that symbolizes your old model. So I like it.
I do.
Cool. I like it. Do you think so?
Thank you.
What do you think, as someone who's in a model already, controlling it, giving the personality, and now want to try something different because you want to see if you can fit into this model a little bit more to your style? What makes you think that this is going to be a little bit more like you?
I think that would be the fact that when I designed this current model that I'm using, I did so with my only thoughts being I have to be unique, I have to be something no one's ever seen, and I have to stand out. Because my mind was on success only and putting myself to the side. So it was going to be me playing a character the whole time and being something that I didn't really vibe with too much. But over time, it's slowly become more of just me. And so I'm like, I feel that the final transition will be switching into something that I design rather than what I think people want to see.
So this is definitely more representation of you as a person. I like it.
Yes.
I say go for it. Have fun with it. Definitely enjoy yourself by doing it. I would love to see all the different art of her. I think she will be a very good, easy to draw kind of person. I think that's actually a really good feature.
Very easy to draw.
Which I think is really great. I think it's going to be really nice for her. It'd be fun. Yes, I think she will have a hard time eating messy food. Especially with those sleeves.
Yeah, probably. And with all the white and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna get really
she'll
dirty.
be all right.
Yeah. At least she doesn't have to worry about, like she has her hands filled up. But if she ever needs to put a burger on something, she just puts on a horn, just leave it there while she does other things. So.
Yeah, kind of use it as a little holder. Or if she needs to hold more than one or two things of clothes on some hangers, she can just hook it on there. Could be like a coat rack, that sort of thing.
Coat rack, yes, guys. Can we make that be a thing? I know how you like her baldness. I know you guys like her baldness, but when she debuts, make sure she has a PNG of a coat. like a coat hanger. She puts right there. I think that'd be perfect.
Just hang it up.
Just hang up there.
It'd be a really funny redeem, actually.
I would
The
love to see
hang
that.
it up redeem.
Just hang up redeem. I love it. That'd be great. Hey, cool, awesome. I love it. A very good design, very good things. I can't wait to see more of it. That's why I cannot wait to see more. That'd be really cool.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Let's get into the next question, which is actually a spin. We got a spin. Zeal, hello Zeal, it's great to
Ooh.
see you again. Zeal would like to ask you a question, so let's see what she says. See. And then the question that we have for you is... Actually, we kind of already answered this question, unless you want to go into more detail on it. But baby Pokemon. Hi there.
Oh. My
We can
favorite Pokemon is Salamence.
Cool.
And I don't really know why. I think I
You
just
really
think
like
he's cute. Yeah, I like dragon types because I've always loved their movesets since I started playing Diamond as my first game. And I was just like, wow, dragon types are literally so goated. They don't have any weaknesses except for dragon. And Salamence is just very visually appealing to me, so I like him a lot.
I like that. That's really cool. Cool. Well, we actually gonna do another spin because you already answered this one. But I think that's actually really cool. Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Callie's hair looks delicious. Like, I'm actually hungry now, right? I wanted to eat her hair too, but a little worried. She is a vampire as well, so if I try to have a taste of her, she might have a taste of me, and I don't taste that great. I don't think.
Equivalent exchange.
No, questions. Do you have an unknown talent that not many people know about?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, wait. No. That's wrong. So, I have hyperflexibility.
Ooh.
So, it's a whole medical thing. So, I am hella flexible. I think that's the only thing that's like really stands out about me, other than being funny or something. But yeah, hyperflexibility, hypermobility.
Nice. He's very flexible. That's what it takes to be a squid. It's very flexible. I love it.
It is.
I wish I could touch my toes. I am not a very flexible person. I can't touch my
One day.
One day.
You just
maybe.
gotta train.
I know. I'm 32. Don't think really I'm gonna get any flexibler. I already am.
I've seen there's like those videos of the old men who are bodybuilders and stuff,
Would I look like that? Would I look like a bodybuilder? Should be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Be one of the streamers like, hey guys, make sure you get prime energy drinks. Ugh.
Yeah, you can have a flex redeem and everything.
Flex redeem. That'd be weird. I don't know about that. I'm good. She's so flexible. She can rotate her head 360 degrees. I don't know if she's that flexible.
That'd be scary. I mean, I'm sure anybody can do it once, but
true.
I'm not really willing to try. I'm good.
I'm good. My neck pops by turning my head too much anyway, so I don't think.
Yeah.
You're a youngin' tricker. I am youngin' apparently. I think I'm old.
Just a youngin'.
Well, I think I'm a little bit old, but I don't know. I got you. Zeal wants to ask you another question, so let's go into it. I'm almost 37. Oh, no worries. I still think that's also really cool. And actually, this would be a good question to ask because when you answer with it as a Pokemon, you said you had both. But what are you? Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Ooh. I used to think that I was solely a cat person because I like how they're, chill and kittens are adorable and they just curl up and go to sleep. And I'm not somebody who likes to run around too much. But my brother got a puppy for Christmas and I love her so much. She is so spoiled because of me. So I think I've switched sides. I'm pretty sure I'm a dog person.
No worries. Puppies are adorable, and I love puppies too.
They are.
But, what kind of breed is it?
She is a pit bull and American bully mix.
Oh.
And I thought that would make her look super bulky, but her ears are upright and so long, and her snout is long, and she's like skinny. So she's just so cute.
Well, when it becomes in its teenage phase, I think you might go back to cats. Just saying. Everyone loves a puppy. Everyone loves a puppy. till they become a dog.
Yeah, because she was so cute when she was little, but she bit me all the time. But now she's like preteen, I think, kind of, sort of.
Does she
And
still
she's,
bite you?
no, she's good.
Okay, good,
She's
good
just
boy.
busy, but she's
She
good.
good girl. Good girl. Good.
She's a good girl.
Good girl. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, I am glad you like it. I would like to see pictures of it one day. So if you ever have pictures, I would love to see them because I like
I have
the
so
doggos.
many.
I love the doggos. Send me pics. Send me pics. Now, last question of the night. Are you ready, guys? Ready for the last question of the night?
Ooh.
All right. It's gonna be. It literally is one of my favorite questions of all time. I love this question so much. That is, do you have any advice for those who might want to get into streaming / VTubing?
That is a very good question because there's so much there. I've actually talked about it on stream a few times in the past, I believe. And I would say that from experience, the number one thing that I think is important is figuring out how popular you want to be. Because I've seen smaller VTubers be sad and, put down about their numbers and their idea of success because they're like, I'm never going to be able to be like this and this and this. If you're not putting in the work to get to the level of like Hololive or something, for example, of course you're not going to get those numbers. So you have to determine what you want and if you're willing to work it or work for it. So if you're not, then you can't be sad whenever you don't get the kind of results that you want.
Mm-hmm. True. I agree 100%. Like, be realistic is what I hear. Like, be realistic. Like when there's some people who are very lucky and they just jump right into the streaming and they get really popular. That's very rare. But some people don't. And don't make that discourage you. Just know that it's very rare when people just get popular out of the way, and be realistic. You're not going to be like the biggest streamer in the world after like there's a couple of streams. Even if you stream for 5, 6, 8, 10 years, it still doesn't guarantee that you'll be that big. There's no guarantee. So that's why instead of being like forcefully trying to understand where you want to be and trying to like always shoot for like the bigger numbers, maybe you should start with just enjoying your stream. Just have fun. You just enjoy the content you play. Enjoy the talk that you have. Even if you have one viewer talking, stream for that one viewer, because that viewer is giving you your time, and you should treat that well. It's really cool. That's how I think. I'm weird.
No, you're smart. So I definitely agree with that.
Hello, Android. Hello. We have the best robots. The robot. The best Android right here. The best person. Hello, Desmond. Hello. It's great to see you. Hello, Raiders. Hello, community of Des. It's great to see you. I hope you guys all had a really great stream. I did see that you had a very chill Abzu. I think you might have seen her in the background a little bit in Abzu game. Oh yeah, by the way, Abzu is a underwater. So. You know what Abzu is, right?
No.
Abzu is a scuba diving game where it shows like a very chill, relaxing underwater adventure. So you might have seen her.
Oh, I'll check it out then.
I'm checking it out, man. We've come to hydrate you. Thank you. I needed to hydrate. I almost coughed and died for a second, and she literally spazzed out for a little bit too. So we definitely need the water.
It was really scary.
Definitely need the water. How many squids? Yes. Many squids, yes. Which is why I thought it was perfect to rain into your today. See? This is perfect. This is perfect. See, she knew. She saw your name, Calamari, and thought of calamari, and was like, I'm hungry. Let's end stream now. Raid it to them and go get some fish. So that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm definitely going to get some fish. I hope you're not close friends with shrimp or salmon.
No.
Okay,
nah, go for it.
Hey, awesome. Just want to make sure.
No, it'd be different if you said calamari, but you never do that, right? Like, especially not after today.
But it looks so hot and tempting.
Yeah, but, so does lava to some people. A lot of people say they wish they could touch it or eat it, but, you know better, right?
Well, if it's on an anime girl, like the girl from freaking In Species Reviewers. Nah,
you
nah,
know,
I wouldn't do that. I
yeah.
wouldn't do that. No, no, that's too much for
Oh,
me.
okay.
It's too much
Okay,
for me.
good, good.
Yeah, so I'm not that.
Yeah.
The,
Oh,
no, no, no. But
never.
no, never. But Des, thank you so much for introducing your community to me. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy yourself here. How about you have an amazing day? Go relax. I will give you a fun little shout out in 1 second to get that set up. While I do get that shout out set up, how about you, Miss Callow? Can you introduce yourself to the very amazing people from Des Stream?
Hello, hello, Raiders. My name is Calla Marina, and I am the meanest, evilest, scariest vampire squid and a variety VTuber. I play a lot of different types of games as well as creating art. I made my own VTuber model here that you see, and I also do art commissions for other VTuber models. I do a whole lot of stuff.
All the stuff.
So
All the
come check
best.
me out.
Definitely go check her out. She's amazing. And also check out Des. She's also amazing. She does the best of streams. I love her stream content. She does really good. We need to hang out again, Des. We need to hang out again, Des. But Cal, I do appreciate your input. I do like those kind of like tips and tricks. I think this is really smart, very good, and I can't wait to see you keep moving up and keep being amazing. And also, when you become a more of a devilish side of things, I definitely would love to see the progression and growth for that. That'd be really cool.
I will definitely keep you updated on all of that.
Please do. But hey, that's it for me today. That's pretty much all my interview questions I have. But it's not mean that it's over. You guys can ask any question you guys want. Do you guys have a question for our lovely guest right here? Do you have any spins you want to do? Do you have
Ask
any
me
questions,
lots of
Cal?
questions.
Do you have any questions, Cal? Do you have any questions?
Well, you did give me a little bit of a insider scoop on what your future plans for streaming are. So I'm kind of curious as to like what kind of content you're thinking about doing. Are you going to continue with what you always do? Is it gonna change up a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing like a hybrid style because I actually have some really good friends. There's actually a very popular, very awesome streamer who have been on my show named Rainy, who actually does like hybrid streams. I might do that. One, my regular VTube interviews will stay like this, where it's just a live person, my flesh tuber, talking to a VTuber model, because I do like the aspect of like, you know, Who Frames Roger Rabbit of like a realistic looking person to a VTuber model, because I think that's really unique and different, and I want to keep up with that. But I will do some streams where if I just feel like I just want to play and just enjoy myself, I'll just do a VTuber model. And also if I have any creative feelings that I just want to do something creative for you guys, I'll do that. So it's pretty much, I will keep doing what I'm doing, but I'll be more creative that way. I'll be able to do more cool, fun stuff with you guys.
Whoa, this is so exciting. Like, I'm literally so excited for you to be able to go out and do all that stuff. Because becoming a VTuber is so exciting.
It's so
I
much
know whenever
fun.
I first started, I was just like, oh my god, it's real. I have a model I can stream. Oh my god. So I know that's going to be so cool for you.
Oh, I can't wait. It's so good. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be so much fun. Just
Yeah.
just coming up with ideas and the thoughts and the lore and the concepts was so much fun for me. And I can see why people get really addicted with just the model process of everything. So I'm definitely excited.
Exactly.
Cool. Now,
so exciting.
So exciting. I love it. So why is she so old? You talking about her? Is she old? Oh, how old are you?
Me? I'm 87 years old.
Oh, she looks beautiful for her age. Look at her, look at her, look at her. I would love to know your moisturizers technique, because like you look great for 89-year-old. Gotta say.
I recommend Jergens brand Ultra Healing Lotion.
Oh, okay. I'll have to write that down. I might need that one. I'm already getting some crow's feet, so I might have to get that.
Yeah, just kind of slather it on, do a little bit of a basic toner, and it really brightens up the complexion.
I gotta do that. One. Not any fish oil?
No. Well, at least for me, there's enough of that already, so I kind of don't feel like I need to add any extra.
She literally grabs fishes like in the middle of the ocean and just rubs it over her face.
Yeah, I kind of use them as like an exfoliator, just kind of scrub it on there, the scales and stuff. Gets off all the impurities.
I can definitely see that. I'm going to lurk for a bit. You will have a great rest of your stream. Love seeing your designs, Kala. Definitely very amazing. You enjoy your.
Thank you so much.
She's so good. You should definitely check her out. Um, I hope one day Callie can look as realistic as Trick looks right now. Well, you know, like some people like to do this kind of things. I'm in like the hybrid kind of style of things because when I first started streaming, I had a lot of my friends who knew me in real life would see me stream. So a VTuber was not really a thing. And when I first started, VTubers wasn't really a big thing. You know, so I started out this. I just kept it going. But I still thought VTubers were a really cool thing, and I thought they were really awesome, really interesting. But I just never got into myself. Just recently, just literally less than a year ago, is when I actually started trying to go for a VTuber model myself. And it's not going to take over. That's one thing I'm going to say. My streams are not going to be taken over by a VTuber. It's just going to complement it and just allows me to do more creative things. So that's what I'm looking for.
Like another asset to what you already offer.
Exactly. It's mostly just to make sure that you guys are more entertained with my streams and I can progress by myself. So it'd be cool.
Exactly.
Let's go. Jargon Brands Healing Lotion. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm super
I want
excited.
them to sponsor me so bad.
Please. Hopefully.
One day.
One day. That'd be good. I feel like that would be totally down for sponsoring by an anime girl. That'd be great. I would buy it. I'd buy it. I'd totally buy it.
They are such an old brand, and I'm sure they're a little out of touch. So I'm like, I can offer you a modern advertising solution. So, you know, let me advocate for your product. I've used you since I was a little girl.
I'm just saying. I think that'd be perfect. 89 years of that. No, it works perfectly. Any more questions? Any more spins you guys want to do? For me, I would definitely say I'm really looking forward to like the idea of being a VTuber model, but it's definitely some things I would like to learn because as someone who's not a VTuber but who's a streamer, there's different nuances. One question I have for you, as someone who's might be an upcoming VTuber myself, is should I be going for like the Apple camera? Because I've seen that be a thing. Like I know a regular camera should be good, but if I want top tier like motion on my face, should I go for an iPhone? Or would my regular okay, I should. Okay.
If you what they have for their mouth usually is something called VBridger, and that's a secondary program that has to run through iOS. So they do recommend that you have an iPhone for that. I don't know if there's any other way that you can make VBridger work because I don't use it myself. Though that isn't to say that VBridger is essential, because I've seen a lot of people who have amazing mouth tracking. And I personally feel like without it, it kind of gives it that traditional anime feel of how they just kind of open their mouths and stuff. So I like it personally without.
That's interesting. I actually thought you had a VBridger. With your mouth movements, that's actually really good. I think I even saw you puff up your cheeks for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you do that without VBridger. That's actually really impressive.
Without.
That's actually really cool.
You don't need it. All you need to do is just specify what you're kind of looking for, and as long as the layers of your model permit, you can do a lot without VBridger.
I like that. Well, I'll have to consider that. So thank you so much. I might actually have to ask you some more tips and tricks when I actually get things set up. I might do that.
You can, because I am down. I love to help people with this sort of thing, give streaming tips, all that.
I love that. Callie, can I ask you something very important? It's a little personal.
Yes.
Can you
go for it?
Can you be my senpai?
I suppose just this once, I could take you on as my streaming apprentice.
I love it. My VTuber apprentice. I love it. I'll learn the ways. I'll learn the ways. And I will also be the evilest, meanest, twisted. Yes, I'll learn from the best. Second twisted.
I'll treat you as best as I can.
Cool. I like this. But first, let's get into a spin. Let's get into the Muslim spins. So let's do another spin. After this, I think we're going to raid another person. So I might actually Callie senpai. But first, before we get into that, so we talked about a taco being a sandwich. Let's see how mean she really is. Is a hot dog a sandwich? What? A hot dog is a sandwich? Yes. Why you think that?
So you know at Subway how they don't cut the bread all the way through, they just leave it as a loaf thing, like a hot dog bun. It's the same thing. A hot dog is a sandwich.
Freaking Subway, you're ruining sandwiches for everyone. You're ruining it. first you trying to give us non 5 feet subs and advertise that 5 foot long, and now you're just ruining the idea of what a sandwich that is supposed to be like. But hot dogs is not meat, not the bread. Yeah, see, that's what I was actually going to go. Is that technically you can have a hot dog without the bread and just eat the wiener, eat the dog.
Well, then that's just the hot dog thing, the meat itself.
Yeah, but you can hold it in the
Right.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
I
can
think
also
it
just
still
hold it in your
constitutes
hand
as a
too. You
sandwich.
can also just hold it in your hand.
Well,
Your
then
hand
that
will
wouldn't
get
be a
dirty.
sandwich. That would be holding the meat. That's like holding the sandwich ingredients in your hand. It's not a sandwich anymore. It's just a handful of whatever.
Handful of the dog. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, it's a very good controversial take to end it off with. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you guys so much. You guys are all freaking amazing. Thank you, Des, and your community to come by and check it out. And thank you, the most generous, most amazing, gracious with your time, Cal. I really appreciate you giving me your time and coming on my show. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I really had a good time.
Oh,
I was
thank you.
nervous at first because I've never done anything like this before, but it was genuinely super fun just being able to talk to you, get to know you two through the questions, and kind of being able to put myself out there.
I'm glad. You'll
And
definitely
spread
go
my
on.
dark influence.
Oh, true. Yeah, that totally happened, right? We had some dark influences going around. Are you guys eviler? Do you guys feel more eviler now? You guys feel more eviler? You guys want to do something evil like jaywalking, not pay your taxes?
Yeah. You want to step on lawns that say no trespassing? You want to do that?
Oh snap! You guys are feeling a little eviler now lately. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm really glad you had a great time. You
Yeah.
can go into a lot more interviews. I'm glad you're first. I'm glad you're first. But you'll go into more interviews as time goes on. And then hope you use this. Manifest. I hope you consider this as your standard. So if you ever get into an interview that is not this good enough quality, you know where they need to improve on. Okay?
I'll direct them to you and be like,
Learn from
man,
me,
that's
learn from me."
crazy. Go check him out.
Go check him out.
Learn a thing or two.
And speaking of checking people out, Cal, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I believe my handle is the same for every single thing. So, Calamari VT. You can check me out there.
Definitely.
Give me a follow, make my numbers go up.
Make all her numbers go up. Make her numbers. She loves seeing those numbers go up. Definitely.
I do.
Conan O'Brien is jealous. Oh yeah, Conan O'Brien wish they had a stream like mine. Sugar, hello.
The standard.
Send them to the moon. Send them to the moon. Yes, we'll send them all to the moon. Send them all to the moon. Speaking of sending people somewhere, though, where do you want to send this raid to? Sugar and Spice. Oh, I love it. You sound familiar. Who are you? You've been to one of my streams before. Maybe not. I know. Well, hey,
Sugar.
I do like Sugar and Spice. I like your name. You're a very good name. Very good name. And also, it's a VTuber. It's like a mouse VTuber. That's so cool. I like mouse. Mouse is good. You saw me on Twitter. Oh, yeah. I knew your name looked familiar. Well, thank you for coming by and saying hi. I really appreciate it. I might have to get you on my show too, because I like the mouse motif you have. I like the mouse motif. It's really cool. But going back to what you were saying before, I always like to give my guests the first opportunity for the raid. Is there anyone you like us to raid?
We could raid into a new VTuber who recently debuted and who was also rigged by the same person who rigged my model.
Oh, let's do it.
That would be T.O.B. Ron. I can type it out for you.
Please, if you don't mind, I would appreciate.
Yeah.
But sure, I would love to get you on my show if you want to. Just hit me up on DMs. I always appreciate. And also, by the way, if you guys like to hit me with a follow, I do these VTubers each and every week where we interview a brand new VTuber. So if you'd like to check out a brand new VTuber and see how amazing they are, you can also hit me a follow. This Saturday, we actually have a Goblin VTuber. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be cool.
Ooh.
He's actually
I'll be
really
there.
Cool. Definitely check her out. Definitely. She's actually really cool. She got back, like, when I first asked her to come on my show, she literally went to the hospital for emergency surgery. So we weren't able to take care of her on that kind of stuff. But she had amazing support from her community, and she was able to actually get some really good stuff going on. And now she's back to streaming. So I'm really happy to see her come back.
Good. I'm glad to hear that everything was good for her.
I'm very happy for her.
Carrie.
Very, very. And Sugar, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Cool. Let's go check out this new one. Tayo. His name's Tayo. Cool.
I'm
Yep.
excited.
Ooh, a ghost train. Bring a ghost train. Let's go give him a love. Let's give some love, guys. Let's give him some love. Definitely check him out, okay? So we're going to double check this amazing person. Give him all the love and all the spit. Oh, wait. Did I accidentally canceled it? Shoot, my bad.
Oh.
I accidentally pressed the wrong button. My bad. Oh, hold on. Hey, we tried. Awesome. You guys need to go check him out. He's freaking amazing. And thank you guys again so much for coming to stream. I hope you guys had a great time. I'll see you guys next time. All the love proceeds to cancel. No, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. It canceled. It's Uber. No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Ah. Try again. Have a nice one. It was nice watch with a spicy bowl of ramen. Oh man, that sounds good right now. Might actually get some ramen with a side of some seafood.
But not squid. Fish, right? Just fish.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Till then, I hope you guys all have a nice day. Don't leave Discord yet, okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.